Okay, everyone, here we are for some more Mike Owen's Quick Play Hockey, my 92 playoffs reenaction. And let's just have a quick look at the matchups here. So, we are in the third round. Montreal beating Boston 4-3. Washington taking New Jersey out 4-2. So, Washington-Montreal matchup here. Washington with home ice advantage. And in the West, we have Detroit beating St. Louis 4-1. LA beating Vancouver 4-1. So we have a Detroit-LA final. Detroit home ice advantage there. So I'm going to be playing the Washington-Montreal series first. And so game one here is Montreal at Washington. Scoring range is 11-32. And I think that Washington has the advantage here. Close game factor is Montreal 6, Washington 8. So let's just get rolling here. All right, puck drop, 3 minutes off the timer there, and 41, no, that is out of range. And what's our range again? 11-32, all right. 2 more minutes, and 35, no, sorry, 53, it's blue first. 31, 2 more minutes, no, nothing there. And a 12 with the same time period, yes, we have a chance there, a chance for... 13. That's Montreal. Okay, we have a chance for Montreal here in the first period with the 8th goal. So Montreal with the first goal here of the series, and that is at 7:33. All right. And who's got the goal here? That is we're doing blue, green, white. So it's a 3-6-5. So let me check my chart here. Oh, sorry, I'm going the wrong way. 3-6-5. Oh boy. Come on, Montreal, where are you? 3-6-5. That's Gilchrist with the goal. And how many assists do we have here? We have 2 assists. That's a 466 and a 323. So first assist is Dion. Second is 323. Oh, Gilchrist can't have his own assist there, so it's a 634. A 634 is Daniel. Okay, Gilchrist from Dion and Daniel. Montreal with the 1-0 lead in the first period, and that is a 32. You know, I'm having a hard time reading this, and the reason is, I think, is because in previous games I was using green, blue, white, and so every time I roll I'm having to think blue, green, but I'll just stick with blue, green because that's what I've been going with. So that is a 32. Yes, that is just within range. And it's a 15. Oh, another chance for Montreal. And it's a 6. No, that's a save. Washington able to hold them off on another good chance there in the same time period. So 3 more minutes off the clock, and we're looking at a 12. So another chance for, that's a 23. Okay, Washington this time around. And with the 4, goal, Washington tying it up here. This goal is scored at 10:04. And who's got the goal here? For Washington, it's a 456. 456. Okay, Washington. That's Cal Johansson. Probably butchered the spelling there, but that's okay. And we're looking at 2 assists. So a 615. 615 is Druce. And a 146 is Hunter. So Johansson from Druce and Hunter tying it up 1-1 halfway through the first period. 3 more minutes, and a 33 is just out of range. 11-32. Another 3 minutes, and yes, the 21. And we're having a 35, so another Washington chance here. With the 4, goal! Washington takes the lead. 16:19 is the time of the goal. Goal, whoops. Oh goodness, I'm getting all out of control here. Goal is scored by 343. 343. Ridley, Mike Ridley with the goal and 2 assists. So Ridley putting the Caps up 2-1, and that is a 121. Pavanka. And that is 161. 161 Hunter again with his second assist of the game. Right, Ridley from Pavanka and Hunter. Washington 2-1 over Montreal. 3 more minutes, last minute, and it's a 31. Yes, that is so. Is there going to be a goal in the last minute here? That's a 52. Oh, just on the edge there. So Washington with the chance with the 8 goal. Yes, Washington with a goal at 19:05. That's a tough one for Montreal. You know, they're down 2-1, and then they allow a goal in the last minute of the first period here. That's a 3:52. 3:52. Ridley again. So Ridley with a couple of goals here in the later stage of the first period, and we're looking at 9. Oh, only 1 assist on this one. That's a 3:42. 3:42 is Burridge. All right, Ridley from Burridge to put the Capitals up 3-1. And 2 more minutes off the clock. We're in the second period now. And that's a 56. No, it's not a chance. And we're looking at 3-1 Washington after 1. All right, let's continue on here. Second period. Can Montreal come back? 2 more minutes off the clock with a 32. I gotta remember that blue-green. 32, a chance for 33 Washington. And that's a 9. No, that's a save. All right. 3 more minutes and 11. Yes, definitely a chance there. With the 61. Oh, Montreal has a chance here with the 2. Sorry. No, that's a save. So Montreal having a good chance there, and they just can't capitalize. And that's a 16. And we have another chance here in the 8th minute with the 33. Washington again. With the 7. No, that's a save. Montreal hanging in there, only down by 2 goals. And another minute off the clock with the 43. No. And 3 more minutes. And we're looking at a 25. So yeah, another chance here with the 66. That is Montreal. Getting some chances here. 12. Goal. Montreal brings it to within 1. And this one is at 11:40 of the second period. Goal scored by. You gotta scoot down here and find Montreal. Pretty far apart of my spreadsheet here. We are looking at a 2:45. Was this Guy Carbonneau? Carbonneau with the goal to bring them within 1. And that's a 2, so we have 2 assists. That's a 4:22. Oh, Carbonneau can't assist, so 2:13. How about that? 2:13. Savard. And that is a 161. 161. Oh, Savard again. Let's re-roll that. That is a 412. That's, oh goodness, that's Carbonneau. Come on, we need someone who hasn't got a point on this specific goal. That's a 512. And that's Schneider. So Matthew Schneider with the second assist. All right, Montreal within 1 now. 3 more minutes off the clock, and that's a 53. No. 3 more minutes, and that is a 16. So yes, chance here for 53. Oh, Montreal, can they tie it up with the 5? Goal. Yes, Montreal can and do tie it up. Great, this is looking to be a good, exciting game, and that's at 17:55 of the second. And we're looking at goal by 443. And we're looking at 1 assist, so 443 for the goal. And Carbonneau, again, awesome. That's interesting. You know, at the end of the first period, Ridley scores twice, and then in second period, Carbonneau with 2 goals. And that's an 8, and that's 2 assists. I think that's what that roll was for. 165. Savard with, oh, yeah, cool. So Carbonneau from Savard and Schneider, and then Carbonneau from Savard and 561. That's Courtnall getting on the scoreboard for today. And Montreal has tied it up. Heading towards the end of this second period here, and that's a 14. There's another chance. And we're looking at a 24. So Washington, can they go ahead with the 6? No, that's a save. Patrick Roy. And another minute, last minute of the period, 23, another chance. And we're looking at a 62. Montreal with the 8 goal. Montreal takes the lead with a 3-goal second period. This one's at 19:28. And the goal is scored by, 366. 366. Gilchrist with the goal, his second of the game. He scored the opener of this one, and we're looking at 2 assists, 366. Mike Keane, and 241 assist to, what are we looking at here? Stéphane Lebeau. All right, Gilchrist from Keane and Lebeau. Montreal takes the lead with a strong second period. 2 more minutes on the clock. We're into the third with a 63, not a chance there. So we're heading into period 3. Montreal with 3 goals in that period, shutting out Washington. So Montreal 4-3, heading into the third. Let's hopefully have an exciting finish here. 2 more minutes with a 63. It's out of range. Another 2 minutes with the 32. Yes, just within range. And we're looking at a 31, which is Washington with the 5. Goal! Washington tying it up. And we're looking at 5:33 of the 5:33 of the third period. Who's got the goal here? Oh, sheesh. Okay, that is a 5:54. And looks like we have 2 assists. 5:54. This is Washington. Okay, got a scoot down there. Washington. Oh, there you go. Sorry, what was that? 5:54? 5:54. Al Brady with a blast from the point, beating Patrick Roy, and we got 2 assists. And so we're looking at 135, which is Pavanka, and 5:43. Brady, you can't assist on your own goal. I have a few of these. 5:21. All right, K. Miller. So, Brady from Pavanka and Miller, tying it up 4-4. We're looking at a 16, another chance. Oh, Montreal. Oh, sorry, another chance. Sorry, who is it by? It's a 41, and it's Washington again with the 5. Goal! And this one is scored in the, this is the same 5. Yeah, same time frame. See what we do here. This one's at 5:47. Wow. So, Brady scores at 5:33, and Washington scores again. What is that? 14 seconds later, they score another one right off the draw. They get it into the zone, and they put one past Patrick Roy. This one scored by 4:44. Peter Bondra getting on the scoreboard for this game, putting them ahead. Fans are liking that. And this is a 12. Oh, it's no assist. It's unassisted. All right, so let's continue there. Washington with the lead, same time frame with the 26. Oh man, okay. And we're looking at a 4 goal. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not a goal. It's 13, and it's a chance for Montreal. And it is an 8, a goal. Oh wait, but the close game factor, right? Because it's an 8, a goal with an asterisk. So does Montreal actually score? And what we're going to do is we're going to look at the close game factor. Washington has close game factor by 2. So if we look at the chart here, 2 is an 11 to 43. So I think that if I roll, and oh man, I hate this close game factor because I don't use it enough, and I don't really, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna say that Washington. So it's a 2, and I think what I'm gonna say is if it's an 11 to 43, that Washington saves it. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't state here. I need to put some rules down so I can quickly read them before the game so I can completely understand this. So 11 to 43, because they have the close game factor, if I roll an 11-43, it means that Washington has saved a goal. And I rolled a 64. So Montreal does score on this one. All right. So Montreal with the goal, and this is in the same time frame again. So it's got to be higher than 547. I'm going to keep rolling until I roll something higher. No, that's kind of ridiculous, really. Okay, 56. 556. That's like 9 seconds. So they go to the draw again, and I'm not sure what happens. Maybe Montreal player just grabs the puck, goes in for a breakaway. And 152, who's that going to be? I'm going to head this way. 152, and well, it's Kirk Muller. Muller just grabs the puck, heads right in, takes a quick snapper, and sends it home. That's crazy. 3 goals in the same time frame, and so we're looking at assist. Well, I'm not sure how there can be assists. So it's a 10. It's 1 assist, so maybe Muller takes the pass from someone, and it is a 656. 656 is Nyland. Chris Nyland is on the ice. Oh boy, maybe Nyland is taking the draw. I'm not sure what happened there. Anyways, Nyland from Muller. Montreal is now ahead again. Oh no, Montreal has tied it up, I believe. So let's just continue on and hope that I don't roll a 5 on the white die, because we don't need another one of those. Okay, another minute off the clock. And I did roll a 13, so there is another chance in this crazy third period. And that's a 62, and that's Montreal again with the 8 goal. But it's, again, close game factor. Do they score? So close game factor. Washington has it by 2. It's 11 to 43, so I have to roll higher than a 43 for Montreal to score. And I do. 63. Montreal with the goal. This is just kind of a crazy sequence of events here in the third period. This one's at 6:30. And so that's like 34 seconds later. And so we're looking at goal by 5:55. And we have 2 assists. So 5:55. It's McPhee. Okay, Mike McPhee with the goal, 2 assists, a 5:24. 5:24. Matthew Schneider. And a 1:62, which is Savard with another assist. All right, crazy sequence of events. Montreal has the lead. 3 more minutes off the clock. Okay, finally the clock's moving. I have 31, another chance. And this is a 64. Oh, it's Montreal again with the 4. Goal. No asterisk that time. That's just a straight up goal. This one is at 9:58. And this goal is scored by, wow, this is a bit of a crazy game here. 662. Nyland. Chris Nyland gets in on the action after assisting on that great goal there. And how many assists we have here? We have 5. So that's 2 assists. 316. 316 is Shane Corson. And 234. 234 is LeBeau. And wow, okay, Montreal. I think Montreal is the lead. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Montreal is a 2-goal lead. Wow. All right, let's continue on here and finish up this game. 3 more minutes off the clock with a 34. No, that's out of range. Thank goodness, because there's a ton of goals in the third period here. Same time frame, 22. We have another chance here. It's a 64. It's Montreal again. And it's a 4-goal. Straight up again. Montreal just on fire. On fire. And this is at 11:08. And this one is scored by, that is a 324. 324 with 2 assists. 324. Corson. Shane Corson with the goal. And we're looking at assist by 216. Savard with another assist. Oh, goodness. And who else here? 515. Schneider with another assist. Wow, he's having a good game. Okay, Montreal with a 3-goal lead now. And 2 more minutes off the clock with a 42. Oh, goodness. Another chance. No chance. Sorry there. 2 more minutes. 42 again. No, that's out of range. Same time frame. Oh, 25. Yeah, there we go. Oh, boy. That is so it's 15. Again, Montreal. And it's a 10-goal. Montreal, again, just pouring it on here in the third period. 16 minutes on the dot. Goal by, I'm running out of space here. This goal scored by 564. Okay, Montreal 564 is Haller. Let's just get everybody in on the action here. We're looking at 2 assists. Oh, okay. That is going to be a 652. 652 is Lefebvre. And second assist is by 113 Muller. Also having himself a game. All right, let's finish this up. Another minute and another chance. No way. 63. It's Montreal again. And it's an 8-goal close game factor. Does Montreal score? 41. No, they do not. So close game factor coming into effect there and actually working in Washington's favor. 3 more minutes and a 41. No. I'm going to say there's no way that they're pulling the goalie. It doesn't really matter. So we're looking at Washington with 2 goals in that period and Montreal 1, 2, 3, 4, a 5-goal period. Crazy, crazy game. Sometimes you have games that are like there's no scoring and it's like a 1-0 game. Sometimes it just goes bananas. Montreal defeating Washington in Washington 9-5, 14 goals. Crazy sequence there where we had, where was that? Oh, the first game goal, third period, 5:33. Then at 5:47, Washington scores again. Then at 5:56, Montreal scores, and then at 6:30, Montreal scores. So within just approximately a minute there, 4 goals. All right, crazy game. Hope you enjoyed that one. See you next time.